Welcome to the Lust Resist or Love Persist read. This is where we examine who wants what and who needs something something. The cards we're using today are the Erotic Fantasy Tarot, Romantic Tarot, Listen Be, and Real Be Affirmations with Attitude. First, the Lust card. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. Not wanting to fight for it, letting it pass by, being rather ambivalent, almost to the point of delightful passivity. This person doesn't want to lift a finger for anything. And doesn't care either. Next, the Love card. We have the Four of Cups. Someone offers and offers and offers again, and they get cast as only a friend. Again, someone here is ambivalent and not choosing, refusing to select. It's almost to the point of lust neglect. We have laziness and rather not. What a pair. These two are definitely not hot to trot. Let's find out some more, shall we? Using the tiny universal weight tarot to elucidate. What are the sparkles of attraction or repulsion with these two? Well, it's not calm, rough waters. That's what they choose. With the Six of Swords in reverse for the past energy. They get together and it's rollicking in a rowdy way. In the now, we have the Devil in reverse. They're breaking patterns. They don't really conform to anything. It's all let loose and fancy free. In the future, it's a book about destiny. The first card here is the Hanged Man, just kind of analyzing things. The Ace of Wands in reverse, there's no throwdown or libido. The Star pouring into something, and the Knight of Swords rapidly advancing. Well, when you put all these four together, it's kind of like a stop-start conundrum. They're highly humanitarian together, but it's outside the norm, and sometimes there's a bit of a storm. So, hot and cold. None the bold here. It just feels like low-level boredom most of the time, and then someone gets a bee in their bonnet about something, and then it's divine. Let's see. First person. Well, they like a happy home. They're a homebody with the Four of Wands. They don't like to do a lot. What they do is for naught. It's misaligned, it's inappropriate, it's the Magician in reverse. Everything they do just doesn't get them any purse. and they prefer to err on the side of caution, moderation, and sobriety in everything. Second person, well, their spending is out of control. As soon as they get money, they have to immediately, through their hands, let it roll. And there's a lot of double cards here. The Queen of Cups in reverse and the Justice. They will try to manipulate everything to be in their favor, and they'll do it in a very cruel way too. And they don't really want anyone's wishes or prosperity to come through. What I see here is like one person is just happy existing moderately, and then the other person is just out to sabotage and kind of do bad things. What is in the mix here? These two really don't belong together as far as I know. Energy between them, there's no kind of rescuing, caring energy. They just don't care for one another. They're kind of cold and critical up in their mind and not in their heart with the Queen of Swords. And they pick on each other and isolate from one another with the Hermit and the Page of Swords. It just feels like these two, their sweetness is gone, their love action is no longer, and yet the bond seems to get stronger and stronger. One of them is like the opposite of the other. This is a yin and yang of momentous molasses, I'll call it. Nothing quite gets done here, and one person really despises the other. Tell us more. What do we need to listen be about? Choose you every time. The first person is just trying to heal themselves. They don't put that much energy into the other person or pay attention to them at all, let alone put energy in the relationship. What about for the second person? Two cards want to come out here. The first card says, your best is more than enough, I promise. They'll settle for anything. And that thing you're self-conscious about is what makes you light up the effing room. They have a kink about the other person. There's something that this first person does that attracts the second person in kind of a slimy way. Tell us about the real bee affirmations. What will we be affirming? First person, I embrace the S out of my shadows. I feel like the first person wallows. They choose contentment, but they will wallow in what they think is wrong about them and compulsively heal it. The second person, my mental health is my number one effing priority. I just don't believe that. I believe that the second person their priority is picking on the first person in a subversive, joyful way. They get off on torturing the first person, but it's low key. What a pair. What a pair. They're kind of in this dastardly, lazy, go nowhere energy. My final analysis is that these two kind of like are in a perpetual cycling that is very disturbing but deserving of each other. And that is what is lovely and lusty today. Thank you and namaste.